come to the end of the week, moving into our weekends. Here's a quick practice just to help you close off those days and just bring you into a more relaxed mindset to move forward and spend more time with yourself and family and friends and all that fun weekend stuff. Anyway, let's jump on in. Coming into a comfortable seated position, we're going to begin by kind of doing some neck rolls. So the way that I like to do it is I like to think about it as being kind of in quarters. So I'll move kind of to one shoulder, to the back, to the other shoulder, and then back to center here. So beginning kind of with your head straight forward, we're going to take our chin down to our chest and roll the top of our head to the top of the left shoulder, taking a pause. Rolling so that your top of your head faces the back of the room. Taking a pause. Rolling so that your right ear is touching your right shoulder. And then rolling so that you have back to chin to chest. Now to the other side. So rolling back your right ear to your right shoulder. Top of the head to the back of the room. Left ear to left shoulder. And chin to chest. Now we're just going to roll onto our backs here and bring our knees as close as we can to our chest that feels comfortable, giving yourself a big hug. Maybe rocking back and forth here to give yourself a bit of a massage on your spine there. Before we're going to extend the legs out long, extend the arms out long, and just stretch as far as you can before moving into our supine twist or Supta Matsyendrasana. So we're going to take our left knee and take it over top of our right side of our body is the goal here. Extending the left arm out long, taking the right hand to the left knee, and just rotating the spine. The goal here is to eventually have the left knee touching the floor, but if you're not getting there today, no worries. It's all about the journey and every step along the way. If putting a block under your left knee makes you feel more comfortable, or if you're cool hanging out in space like I am here, either way works. Taking a deep breath in, we're going to think about kind of extending the spine, stretching, feeling kind of all those spots that are a little bit tense in this pose. And then exhaling, dropping the knee down as far as you feel comfortable doing. All right, extending the left leg out long, not just your knee. We're going to bring the right knee to our chest and kind of take our right arm out long and left hand to right knee. My goodness, it really is the end of the week. Taking that hand there and kind of rotating your body to the left side of your body. Taking a deep breath in to extend and stretch and feel all those tight spots. And exhale to release. Bringing both legs out long before bringing both your knees back to your chest for another tight hug. We're going to roll forward here slowly into our tabletop position to move into a few rounds of cat-cow. Or Marjaryasana to Bidalasana. In tabletop position here, we want to think about kind of our hand placement and our knee placement first off. So we're going to think about having our hands placed underneath our shoulders and our knees placed underneath our hips. You can either tuck the toes under here or have them flat out on your mat. I like to have them flat on my mat. Keeping a neutral spine to start off with. Perhaps having our hands rotated externally, kind of rotating those wrists out if it feels comfortable a little bit, and really spreading the fingers so you have a good grip on the earth there. As we take a deep breath in, we're going to move into our cat pose, really pushing away from the earth, arching the spine upwards, tucking the tailbone, and exhaling. That's the arch. Sorry, I'm using arch in two different ways here, but anyway, arch the spine, drop the stomach. Think about having like an invisible thread pulling up your tailbone, your head gently towards the sky. Engaging the shoulders a bit there, really kind of digging into the earth. Inhaling to push everything away, and exhaling to bring it all back down. Inhale and exhale. Now coming back to more of a neutral tabletop position, we are going to kind of move into a camel pose, also known as Uttanasana. So we're going to kind of come in onto our knees, sitting up straight there, bringing our hands to our hips and kind of rotating our elbows towards the back of the room, and then arching the spine, bringing the chest upwards, bringing our gaze, if you feel like keeping your eyes open, kind of bringing it back a bit there. You're welcome to place your hands down towards your ankles if you see fit, if you feel comfortable doing so. If not, welcome to just stay there with your hands on your hips and breathe into this pose. It can definitely be a lot, especially for a first round. Coming back up, taking a deep breath in, really allowing your lungs to fill with air again. Exhaling, bringing our hands back to our hips or bringing them directly to our ankles, whatever you see comfortable. You can even bring in some blocks to help you kind of on your journey there. Taking a deep breath in, and as we exhale, coming back into our camel pose. Holding for 3, 2, 1, and coming back up. One more time. Take a deep breath in, allow your lungs to really fill up. Exhale out. And then moving back into our camel pose, we're going to take a deep breath in and exhaling into the pose. Coming back to our tabletop position, we are going to kind of reach our hips tuck your toes, reach your hips towards the back of the room, extend the arms into downward facing dog or Adho Mukha Shavasana. Pedaling out the feet if that feels comfortable for you, kind of checking in with your knees and ankles, seeing how they're doing at the end of this week. Really kind of staying here, releasing the neck, making sure it feels loose in this space. Keeping your knees bent as long as you feel necessary. If you want to straighten them, that's cool. But the goal here is really kind of push your hips back and upwards. So for me personally, my knees are staying bent. From here, we are going to kind of move forward however you like to do so, either by hopping or stepping forward to the front of our mat. And sweeping the arms up as we move up slowly here into our mountain pose or Tadasana. And then slowly taking it down to a forward fold. Really kind of feeling out this space, keeping the knees bent here as well to kind of keep as much contact as you can between your chest and the front of your thighs there. Maybe moving your arms left to right if you feel comfortable doing so. And then slowly coming back as we sit down and sinking the hips down to the floor. And just coming into a comfortable seated position before rolling back into Shavasana. Every week always brings new challenges, and this one is done for now. Think about kind of what your goals are as you move forward into this next week and what's really important. And you don't have to do anything about them right now. Right now, just think about accepting those tasks that are coming towards you and recognizing that as you move into the weekend and move into time that you can spend with yourself, those things are not important. Thank you for practicing with me today. I hope you have a great end to your week and that the next week kind of comes forth with grace. Anyway, have a good evening. Bye.